Hello friends and my dear students, I welcome you all to my channel. I hope you are all well and your studies are also going on well. This is part 2 video on the chapter of measures of central tendency, where I will be solving 5 questions, which the question number 4, 7, 15, 19 and 20 from the MCQs in Mathematics supplementary problem book of author RD Sharma. So these I have already, in part 1 I have already discussed the concepts and formula of arithmetic mean of ungrouped or raw data. If you have not watched the part 1 video, you can please watch that video to have a good clarity of the concepts of arithmetic mean and its properties. So this video is part of the playlist CBSE Maths for class 9 following the textbook of author RD Sharma. If you find this video beneficial, then please like it and share it with your friends. And if you want to further support me, then please subscribe to my channel, and in that case do not forget to press the bell icon so that you will be notified by my future videos. So let's start part 2 video, where I will be solving 5 problems from the MCQs from the supplementary book titled MCQs in Mathematics from the chapter of measures of central tendency. Okay, so problem number 4 says the mean of a set of 7 numbers is 81. Now, while solving the problems on measures of central tendency, it is always a good practice to use notation. So when it says the mean of a set of 7 numbers is 81, I know that the number of observations n is 81 and x bar is the n is 7. It is the mean of a set of 7 numbers, so n is 7, the number of observations is 7, and the mean is given to be, x bar is given to be 81. Okay, now so I know that x bar is equal to summation of xi, where I is ranging from 1 to over here 1 to 7 divided by 7. So this implies that the summation of the numbers, the sum of the set of 7 numbers, that is sigma xi, is equal to 7 multiplied by x bar. 7 the formula is n into x bar, which in this problem is 7 multiplied by 81, which is 567. Okay, now says the problem says if one of the numbers is discarded, the mean of the remaining numbers is 78. Okay, the mean of the remaining numbers is 78. The value of the discarded number is, okay, now I know the sum of the original 7 numbers, which is 567. Now let the number which is discarded be y. Then the sum of then the mean, so okay, let's say, so after discarding, let's say y, let's say the discarded number is y, so after discarding y, we will have x bar will be equal to 567, because originally the sum of the 7 numbers was 567 minus y divided by 7 minus 1, because since one observation has been, or number has been discarded, now the total number of observation becomes 7 minus 1. So this is 767 minus y divided by 6. Now after the number was discarded, the mean is given to be 78, which is, this is given to be 78. So we get a linear equation in y, that is 567 minus y divided by 6 is equal to 78. This implies if I do cross multiplication, I have 567 minus y is equal to 78 multiplied by 6, which is 48 468 468. So this implies that y is equal to 567 minus 468, which is 99. So 99 is a discarded number. So the correct choice is B. Now, any problem in mathematics can be solved in various ways. The way I am solving may not be the method that you will be solving, but the concept remains the same. In whatever method you are using, that could be different from mine, but the concept will always be the same. So focus on the concepts that I am applying to solve the problem. Okay, let's see the next problem. Question number 7. If the arithmetic mean of 7, 5, 13, x and 9 is 10, find the value of x. Okay, so we know that x bar for the numbers 7, 5, 13, x and 9 will be the sum of the observations. It is always a good practice to write the formula and then put the values in the formula. So we know x bar is summation of the observation divided by the total number of observations. So for this problem, the summation of the observations will be 7 plus 5 plus 13 plus x plus 9. And how many observations are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5. Now this implies, okay, so this is equal to, if I simplify the numerator, I have 7 plus 5 is 12, 12 plus 13 is 25, 25 plus 9 is 34. So this is 34 plus x divided by 5. Now the mean is given in the problem, the mean of the 5 numbers is given to be 10. So I have x bar is 10. So 10 is equal to 34 plus x divided by 5. So this is a linear equation. We will get a linear equation in x from where we can easily solve for x. So doing cross multiplication, we will get 34 plus x is equal to 50. This implies x is equal to 50 minus 34, which is 16. So the value of x is 16. So the correct choice is D. D is the correct choice. Okay, let's see the next problem. Question number 15. If the mean of the 5 observations x, x plus 2, x plus 4, x plus 6 and x plus 8 is 11, then the mean of the first 3 observation is. Okay, so we know mean is equal to the sum of the observations, divided by the total number of observations. Now in this problem, there are 5 observations, and the observations are x plus 2 plus x plus 4 plus x plus 6 plus x plus 8 divided by the total number of observations is 5. Now if after further simplifying the right hand side, we will get 5x plus 2 plus 4 is 6, 6 plus 6 is 12, and 12 plus 8 is 20. So 5x plus 20 divided by 5. Now you can further simplify this by cancelling 5 from both the numerator and denominator. So this is 5 multiplied by x plus 4 divided by 5. This is equal to 5 cancels out, x plus 4. Now the mean in the problem of the 5 observations is given to be 11. So we have 11 is equal to x plus 4. So this implies x is equal to 11 minus 4, which is equal to 7. Now x is 7. To find, so the problem was asked to find the mean of the first 3 observations. The first 3 observations are x plus 2 and x plus 4. But to find the mean of the first 3 observations, first we had to calculate the value of, find the value of x. So we have found the x to be 7. So now first 3 observations becomes x, that is 7, x plus 2, that is 7 plus 2 is 9, and x plus 4, that is 7 plus 4 is 11. So then the mean of the first 3, the mean of the first 3 observations will be summation of xi x 1 2 3 divided by number of observations, which is 3. This becomes 7 plus 9 plus 11 divided by 3, which is 27 divided by 3, which is equal to 9. So the mean of the first 3 observations is 9. So the correct choice is A. Let's see the next problem. Question number 19. There are 50 numbers. Each number is subtracted from 53, and the mean of the numbers so obtained is minus 3.5. The mean of the given numbers is, there are 50 numbers. Originally there were 15 numbers, and so let's say the numbers are, let's say originally the mean be x bar. It will be summation of the numbers where I 1 to 50 divided by 50. Okay. Okay. The mean of the given numbers is, okay. Fine. Now what is given? Each number is subtracted from 53. Each number is subtracted from 53 means the number xi, let's say the ith number. So the observations were, let's say x1, x2, x3, likewise xi, and then up to x50. So the observations after subtracting, so each number is subtracted from 53. So what are the numbers of the new observations? It will be, so x1, the observation x1 after subtracting from 53 becomes 53 minus x1. x2 becomes 53 minus x2. This way up to x50, the observation x50 will become 53 minus x50. So then now we have to find the mean of these numbers, these observations, that is 53 minus x1, 53 minus x2, 53 minus x50. So then let's say so mean of so what are the new observations? So the new observations are something like 53 minus xi, that is the ith observation in the original set of observations. The ith number got changed to 53 minus xi. So the mean of I can say the mean of new observations, that is when the new observations where each number is obtained by subtracting 53 from by subtracting the original numbers, original observations from 53. So the mean of new observations is equal to summation of 53 minus xi, where I is 1 to 50, and since whole divided by there are 50 observations, 50, so we have to find this. Now remember that we know that this expression okay, now this is equal to I can write in the summation, in the numerator I can rewrite it as I is equal to 1 to 50. I can take from 53 minus I can take minus common, and it will be xi minus 53. Now in sigma notation I can take summation of the minus of xi minus 53. I can take the minus outside the sigma, that is, this will be equal to negative of summation of xi minus 53. I varies from 1 to 50. Now this value is the sum of deviations of the deviations of the observations x1, the original observations, 50 observations from the number 53. So we know a formula that if there is an observations, n observations xi, x1 to xn, then this summation, the sum of the deviations from a number q, where the number of observations is small n, this expression, this is what is this? This is the sum of the deviations, sum of the deviations of the n observations from the number q. This thing is equal to n multiplied by x bar minus q. This is a property of mean I discussed in the previous video. You can check my previous video to understand this property. So the sum of the deviations of all the observations from a given number q, it is equal to n is the number of observations, so multiplied by x bar is the mean of the observations, minus q. Okay, so then this mean, the mean of the new observations will be, what will be this? This will be negative of, inside we have, it will be 53, n into n is 53 multiplied by x bar minus n is not 53, n is, there are 50 observations, so n is 50, so this is 50, and the deviations are taken from 53. This will be this. Now where x bar is the mean of the original 50 mean of original 50 numbers. Okay, so this is the mean of the new observations after deducting each observation from 53, and the mean is given to be minus 3.5. So this is equal to minus 3.5. From here we can easily solve x bar. So minus cancels out, and we have 50 multiplied by x bar minus 53 is equal to 35. 3.5 is 35 by 10. Okay, we can easily solve for x bar. Okay, so this implies if I do cross multiplication, I have 500 multiplied by x bar minus 53 is equal to 35. This implies 500 x bar minus, I think it's better if we cancel out, if we divide both the sides before expanding. We can divide both the sides. Let's simplify this equation by dividing both the sides by 5. So we have 100 multiplied by x bar minus 53 is equal to 7. Now we can expand. This implies 100 100 x bar minus 5300 is equal to 7. This implies 53.07. Okay. I think my answer will not match with the given choices. Anyway, let's see. So this implies x. This implies 100 x bar is equal to 7 plus 5300, which is 5307. So this implies x bar will be 53.07. 53.07 is the answer I am getting. But there is a choice 53.5. Let me see if I have done any mistake or not. So each observations so each number is subtracted from 53. So the new observations are x1. The new observation of x1 is 53 minus x1. The new observation of x2 is 53 minus x2. This way we are having. So the mean of the new observations will be summation of sigma 53 minus xi. Okay. Now 53 minus xi, we are taking negative common, so it is negative of xi minus 53, and we can easily bring out the negative outside the sigma sign summation, and we have negative of summation of xi minus 53 divided by 50. Now what will be summation of xi minus 53? Summation of xi minus 53, it will be the number of n into x bar minus q, where n is the number of observations, which is 50. 50 multiplied by x bar is the mean of the original 50 numbers, minus 53. Okay. Oh, sorry, I did some mistake. So over here I forgot to so there will be a by 50. Okay, I did some mistake. So this is what we have. So this equation we are having. Okay. So 50-50 will cancel out from here, and also we can cancel out negative sign from both the LHS and RHS. So we get x bar minus 53 is equal to 3.5. So this implies x bar is equal to 53 plus 3.5, which is 56.5. So the mean of the original 50 numbers is 56.5. So the correct choice is D. So the concept applied was this concept. This concept was applied. The deviation, the sum of the deviations of observations is equal to the number of n into x bar minus q, where n is the number of observations and x bar is the mean of the observations. This formula you must remember. Okay, let's see the next problem. Question number 20. The mean of 100 observations is 50. If one of the observations which was 50 is replaced, oh, I forgot to complete. I forgot to copy the problem. I forgot to copy the complete problem. Let me do it. I'm very sorry for this. Question number 20 says the mean of 100 observations is 50. If one of the observations which was 50 is replaced by 150, the resulting mean will be so the choices are 50.5, 51, 51.5 and D is 52. Okay, so the mean of 100 observations is given to be 50. If one of the observations, so we know that x bar is equal to the sum of all the observations xi divided by n. So in this problem we have the mean is 50, so 50 is equal to sigma xi. Now while solving the problems, many times we omit the range of I mean, if you mention that I is from 1 to 50, that is more, it gives more clarity, but sometimes we omit this I mentioning the range of I. So we have 50 equals to by 50. No, sorry, n is 100. So we have this. This implies the summation, the sum of the observations xi is equal to 100 multiplied by 50, which is 5000. So the sum of the 100 observations is 5000. Okay. Now if one of the observations which was 50 is replaced by 150, the resulting mean will be, okay, so when in a set of observations one observation is replaced, let's say I have the observations x1, x2 like this, xn. Let's say there is some observations in between, let's say a, and I have xn. So let's say this is a set of n observations where one observation is a. Now and let's say the mean of these observations, the mean of these n observations be x bar. Now let's say I replace the value of a with b. So the new observations are x1, x2. Instead of a it will be b, and then the rest are same, xn. Now what will be the new mean? What will be the new mean? If you can remember this formula, it is fine. So what is actually happening? Now the concept is how to find the mean of these observations. The mean of the new observations, that is x1, x2 up to xn, but instead of a I have b. I need to find, so this is so the mean, okay, so mean of x1, the new mean of the observations where in the original where the a was replaced with b, it will be these observations will be equal to, I can say x1 plus x2 plus x3, this way up to xn, plus b divided by n. That is the sum of all the observations except b except b and then plus b divided by n. This is equal to this is equal to what will be the sum in the original observations. A was replaced with b. Now what is the sum of all the observations except a? The sum of all the observations except a is n into x bar minus a. In x bar minus a is the sum of all the observations except a, where x bar is the mean of the 100 observations. Now b has been added, or replacing if one of the observations 50 replacing 50 by 150 means first I can remove, first 50 is removed and then I am adding 150. So so the sum of the observations excluding 50 or rather the sum of the observations excluding a will be nx bar minus a, and then if I add, I am adding b. Actually a is being replaced by b. Replacing a by b I am considering in a different way. First I am removing a and then I am adding b. So when I am removing a, then the sum of the remaining observations will be nx bar minus a, and then again I am adding b. So the sum of the sum of the observations after removing a and then adding b becomes nx bar minus a plus b. So essentially this is the sum of the observations where a has been replaced by b and then divided by n. So this is the basic formula of the mean of a set of observations where a particular value a in the observation is replaced by another value b. So then so the formula is nx bar minus a plus b divided by n, where n is the number of observations, x bar is the mean of the original observations, a is the value which was a is the value which was replaced, and b is the value by which a was replaced. Now we have to find this value of this. We know n is 100, we know n is 100, and we also know x bar. We know everything. We know n, we know x bar, we know a and b. So n is 100. So 100 multiplied by, it is given that the mean of 100 observations is 50. So x bar is 50. Which number was replaced? It was 50, and 50 was replaced by 150. So this divided by 100. Okay. So this is 5000 plus 100 divided by 100, which is 5100 divided by 100, which is equal to 51. So the new mean is 51. So the correct choice is B. So this formula, you must always remember that in a given observations, in a set of n observations, if the mean is given to be x bar, and if in that observations a particular value, that is a, is being replaced by another value b, then the new mean will be nx bar minus a, that is, you deduct the value that was replaced and you add the value that add the value which was added, divided by n. So that is all. I solved 5 problems from the MCQs practice questions. There are more problems in mean which I will solve in the next video. If this video was beneficial, then please like it, share it with your friends, and once again please support me by subscribing to my channel, and do not forget to press the bell icon so that you will be notified by my future videos. I will strongly request that you please watch the previous video where I discussed about the mean of ungrouped data and the properties of mean. The properties are very important. Even if you cannot remember the properties, the formula, you should from the very basic fundamental concept of arithmetic mean, you should be able to derive those formula. So I am ending the video here. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, take care and bye.